Okay, I really want to de-influence you for about 2 to 3 minutes. And this isn't any funny business. This is just straight up what I have realized, what I have recognized in myself, and what I see in other people. Consumption is a disease. And I'm not talking about tuberculosis. I'm talking about spending every dime that you earn. And this is not for the people that are living paycheck to paycheck, because I know what that's like. This isn't for anyone who's just trying to make bills or just barely get by and stuff and get their groceries and stuff. This is for the people who see on social media that people are buying nonstop bracelets, necklaces, rings, purses, designer this, designer that, expensive for no freaking reason things. Because I know what it creates in your mind. Hello? And I know this because I was a victim of this. And I'm genuinely like a recovering shopaholic. I loved buying new things. I loved having new clothes and, trying out the latest like hair stuff or getting the latest makeup and stuff. Whether it was $100 or $1,000, I was like, let me have it. And I genuinely think a big part of that is like a lack of fulfillment in your life. And I need you to just hear me out on this. Before my current relationship, I would literally damn near spend every single thing that I earned. Every dime. Because I was infatuated with keeping up and having this certain type of lifestyle and making myself seem a certain way online, regardless of what it did to my bank account. I was like, it's fine, like I'll make more money. And then I meet Ambro, and he is very financially literate. He has really good investments. He saves more than he spends. Like, it was a wake-up call. And also, like, I don't want it to sound bad, but it's like, he always tells me, he's like, you can have whatever you want. But it's like, I genuinely, like, what I wanted was love and fulfillment and a family and, things like that. Like, things that actually mattered. Like, a good heart, like, my faith, like a good soon-to-be husband, like dogs and land. And I know land costs money, but I'm talking about materialistic things that the world and that social media has told us matter more than anything else. And I know I'm going to you have a big rock on your hand. Yep, and it's a lab diamond, and I'm damn proud of it because we did not spend an arm and a leg and a freaking leg and a half on it. It was very, very reasonable, especially for the fact that it's 6.6 carats. Now, what I'm talking about, and I find myself doing this all the time, is we get flooded with ads and we get people online that promote materialistic wealth. Now, there's a very big difference between wealth and materialistic wealth. You could be living in a 1-bedroom apartment and not actually own any real estate or anything like that, but you have a lot of material things. And those material things normally depreciate. Now, I know that a lot of designer things like Cartier, Hermes, Bottega, they have a very high resale value, but you are never going to get more unless it's a high-end jewelry piece or it's vintage. Now, on the flip side, true wealth is, investments, stock, land, things like that appreciate in value. Now, I know stocks and everything like that, investments, they can go like this, but when they're like this, and I also just genuinely thought about like, what the actual does it bring for me? What does it bring? Because last I checked, every single time you spend money, all you want to do is spend more money. It's like every time I got something, I was like, okay, but what about the next thing? I genuinely had a lack of appreciation for in the moment things that I obtained through hard work. And that's another thing. I feel like that's not even like a desire anymore. People don't want to be like, okay, if I work hard and I save and I'll get this thing that I really, really want. Now it's gimme, 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 gimme. And like I said, I did this. I was doing this. I was actively partaking in all of this. And it's miserable because all it does is make you think that you yourself as a person, what you offer, your skill set, the life you have, the love you can bring, the family you can create, all of that is nothing if you don't have material things to show the world that you are worth something. And it infuriates me. It is so aggravating watching people promote designer, money. Oh my God. it's so frustrating. And that's a large part of why I started switching my content into, this is just what I do in a day, and this is my life, and I bake a lot now, and I hang out with my fiance, and I hang out with dogs, and I'm very still in life. And it has brought so much peace. Like, a lot of times now, like I said, still recovering from the whole shopaholic thing. So like, I'll be scrolling and I see a cute sweater and I like go on their website and I look and I'm like, ooh, look at that. And I put it in the cart and I kind of think, I'm like, what is that going to do? What is spending $500 going to do for me? Nothing. It's going to give me 5 seconds of dopamine and then I'm going to look for my next hit. Literally, it is an addiction. It is like a drug. Spending money, shopping, being obsessed and infatuated with the newest thing, it's a drug. And I'm not yelling at you. And I know I said this was only going to be 2 to 3 minutes and now it's 6 minutes, but I just want, like, you don't have to. Just remember that. You don't have to. And I promise you, you are still a beautiful, wonderful, deserving human being that participates in society and can have an impact. Your impact is not equivalent to the amount of money you spend. Just remember that, okay? If you're online and you're looking at your favorite influencer and they just bought a brand new Chanel or brand new Bottega, or they have a new Cartier watch or a freaking like $20,000 Cartier bracelet, or, you know, they're going on trips every single month, like, that doesn't make them worth more. Just know that. And it doesn't make you worth less, okay? Just remember that. You don't have to.